So this guy, he had a problem. So he owns a club as a 2021 that plays in the championship. And this club has been playing in the championship for a very long time. They were trying to qualify to play in the Premier League. And fortunately for them, they qualified. They are finally coming to play in the EPL. So they went on a signing spree, signing close to 20-something players in just that season that they qualified to play in the EPL. They signed a record fee player from Union Berlin, a Nigerian striker, Taiwo Awoniyi, as well as Olaino as well, came to the Premier League. That season in 2022 that they qualified to play in the EPL, he scored 11 goals, double figure, a record set for the Forest and team as well as for the club. Everyone was excited. All they needed to do was remain in the EPL, which they fought from that 2022, and they remain in the EPL. This is where the turning point came for them. They sacked their coach and they brought in Nuno. In the 2024-2025 season, they did exceptionally well. They had a system that works, bringing in Chris Wood, the 30+ players, a striker, counter-attack, Elanga doing so well at the flanks, Olaino as well, and coming in, Odoi. This team was working. Defensively, they were solid. They were top 3 on the table. A moment the fans, the players, this same owner was excited. They were in Champions League position. That means they're going to go to play Champions League football come next season or within Europe. Unfortunately, they were just 1 point behind qualification to play in the Champions League. But guess what? They were going to play in Europe for the first time in a long period of time in their history. Then came the surprise because, as I said, this man has a problem. And he is the owner of this club. At the start of the new season, this man sacked the coach, Nuno, that got them the qualification to play in Europe. Shocking, right? And if you think that he was going to get someone that is more experienced as a coach to keep them in the Premier League as well as playing Europa League and games, I would not be surprised, but he did not do that. Instead, Forest sold one of their best players, Anthony Elanga, and as well brought in a coach that was sacked by Spurs. But this coach, fortunately for him, won them a trophy that they have not won for over 20 years. But that was not enough. His record in the Premier League was too bad that Spurs sacked him. And that was the same coach that this man got in place of Nuno. It doesn't make sense. Marinakis, it doesn't make sense. You cannot be doing the job of a coach. You are the owner. You can't influence everything. Now look at it. As it's going, Forest will go into relegation. It's just early. Their 6th defeat. Last season, it took Forest 28 matches to get them their 6th defeat in the EPL. 0 clean sheets. Nothing to write home about. The player spirit are down. You are 17th on the table with how many games just played? 7. In fact, what am I saying? 6 defeats. You've not won any game this season. Postecoglou has not won anything this season. And Marinakis, if you think that Postecoglou will do something different in his 2nd season, you will go and be playing championship football. The only reason this is not affecting me mentally and emotionally is because we have Nigerian players there, because I will have no business. Like, you know, go consign me. Now you brought in Postecoglou. On what grounds? You better sack him now. Sack Postecoglou now before you drag this thing back to playing championship football. Sack this man. There was a chant I saw on social media that the fans were saying, you'll be sacked in the morning. No, blame your owner. Blame your owner. Blame Marinaski. You will storm on the pitch. You want to control the coach. I don't even know the backstory, but this one, I am faulting you for sacking Nuno. I will continue to fault you for sacking him.